And the Blazers couldn't have looked any sharper as they came through the tunnel. Every home game's a reason to get dressed up for these guys. Welcome aboard, everybody. This is Wednesday Night Basketball of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. We've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony alongside, and our sideline reporter tonight, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Thanks very much. Now, guys, at the end of this season, there is a potential opt-out of the collective bargaining agreement. And after seeing star players hold out, some wonder if that will be exercised. Commissioner Silver says we have a common interest to ensure that contracts are honored. Those are issues we can approach collectively. Kevin?
As is always the best case. David, thank you. Well, Greg, we're in the final stages of the regular season. For teams that are on the outside looking in, what are these final games like?
You have to continue to play hard because GMs are watching these games, seeing who packs it in and who continues to grind. So your future is at stake.
Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. The guard pair are Graham and McCollum. Brandon Ingram's out there with Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Murphy in at the 3 spot. And for Portland, Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. Damian Lillard out there with Anthony Simons. And it's Reddish in at the 3. And here's McCollum for 3. That one's off. He starts the game with the miss. Grant the pass to Simons. And that one drops for him.
A jack-of-all trades, Jeremy Grant also has a strong feel for when his guys are uncovered.
Graham against Simons. Graham kicks to McCollum. The basket is good off the assist from Graham.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Lillard with it. Grant with a screen on McCollum. Lillard misses. It's McCollum on the wing. He's covered by Grant. McCollum dishes to Ingram. Valanciunas with a screen on Lillard. Here's Ingram. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Unselfish, good decision maker. Brandon makes his teammates better.
Grant sets a screen for Lillard. A three-pointer off the mark. Looking at Portland, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Warriors in San Francisco. Here's Murphy, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
Great ball movement by B.I. Spots a wide-open teammate and feeds him.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
The shot's good from Simons.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Now here's McCollum. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Valanciunas with a screen on Lillard. Here's McCollum. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Physicality from Valanciunas on the glass, securing the ball and sending it right back.
Simons the pass to Grant. Lillard against McCollum. 11 feet away, and Simons wide open. He'll fight. And the Trailblazers another 3.
He is so accurate from the perimeter. Simons takes these shots with such confidence.
Greg, when you watch Anthony Simons play, you can see the burst he has on the ball.
And that goes for him attacking the rim and rising up for a shot. Impossible to stay in front of him with that quick first step. And with his skill and athleticism, boy, the sky's the limit.
Look how mobile and quick CJ is. Terrific at making fast decisions and pick and rolls.
Reddish's shot is good. New Orleans in the lead. Now McCollum, 5 points in the game. Pass to Graham. Valanciunas with a screen on Simons. Graham. Damian Lillard pulls it in. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Trailblazers. Moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
When they ran the offense right, they found some easy shots, but on that occasion, it was few and far between.
You know, they take one step forward, 2 steps back, and exercise in frustration.
And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Jonas Valanciunas, the big fella, dominate in the paint.
Grant sets a screen for Simon. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Pelicans leading by 3. McCollum outside. Valanciunas with a screen on Lillard. McCollum no good. For Portland, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Grant sets a screen for Lillard. Pass to Grant. Lets it go with the 3. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. The Pelicans have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Now here's McCollum. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. With the second effort, and Valanciunas with the layup. Valanciunas has got 8.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint.
Simon from outside. They get it back. Nurkic kicks to Lillard. Good D by McCollum. New Orleans gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. No good off the back of the rim.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
C.J. McCollum comes up with the rebound.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
And there's the pass to Murphy. Valanciunas inside. He's covered by Grant. Valanciunas, good. He's got 10.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
Now a timeout called by Portland. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated. A moment here now to see the numbers for Damian Lillard. The pass to Simons. And here's Nurkic. He's coming off a 22-point game against Golden State.
His shot blocking dominated the game. His 3 blocks really had an effect on defense.
Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. And now let's bring you the list of the top 3-point shooting teams over the course of the past 10 games. In third, the Pelicans.
The way they space the floor is why they get so many open three-pointers. It's all about how they consistently move around the court.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. The baseline jam. And it's Portland with the rebound. Nurkic has got 4 rebounds in this game.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Simons, the pass to Grant. 6 on the shot clock. 3-pointer, Lillard. And again, it's the Trailblazers missing. New Orleans leading by 7.
And, guys, things are looking up in New Orleans. The extension for Zion Williamson reflecting his commitment to this young core. And with the 8th pick and Dyson Daniels, that the Pels added to their bevy of young wing defenders, they're building a team to contend.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
And a little luck that time, but it drops. And it's an 11-point Pelican lead.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
Your Blazers bringing it good with here to hype you up. Just come on, fans.
Checked in for Anthony Simons.
And checking out the numbers for Ingram. This last month, he's been positively spectacular, averaging 22 points per, 6 assists and 4 rebounds. Just a fantastic scorer off the bench. Always a factor in every game he plays.
What I love is he heats up quick because when you're on the second unit, you have no time to mess around.
Here's Nurkic. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Lillard. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you look at the loyalty Lillard has shown. Stuck with the Blazers through thick and thin. It's why he is beloved in Portland.
Taking 2 shots.
2 shots.
And the first one drops. And at some point, Greg, you wonder if Lillard is the greatest Blazer of all time.
Listen, he is in the conversation. You'd have to include Walton and Drexler up there. But Lillard's resume in Portland has a strong argument.
And so he hits both.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Passes it to Alvarado. Now Jones. Hayes with it. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Hayes with the screen for McCollum. Clock at 6. Count that one. McCollum's got 11 points.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Already ahead by double digits, trying to run away and not look back.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Trailblazers foul. Damian Lillard. First team.
New Orleans shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Pelicans Jose Alvarado. At the line for two.
The first one falls. Johnson, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. And so he makes both from the line.
You look back at how the Blazers have drafted. They get a lot of value no matter where they pick. Great job of identifying and growing talent.
Now, here's Sharp. He averages about 5 points a game. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Oh, nice job executing inside. Sharp's confidence is what makes him such a dangerous player.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And a bucket like that one might be just what they need to cut into this lead.
2 big marks there, you're right. And the last 2 lottery picks for Portland before the latest draft, Lillard and McCollum.
And Kevin, McCollum has since moved on, but they have knocked it out of the park in the last decade. Great job of maximizing draft assets.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. New Orleans knocking down that triple moments ago. Here's Sharp. What a terrific move that was. Sharp's got his second basket of the night.
Oh, making it look routine. This is why Sharp's guys encourage him to look for that shot.
Pass to Jones. New Orleans moving the ball around. And here's McCollum for 3. And another 3 for New Orleans.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Johnson, the pass to Sharp. Johnson with a screen on McCollum. And it's Sharp missing. New Orleans leading by 15. Outside, Jones. Here's Alvarado. He's guarded by Johnson. Shot clock at 5. Here's Alvarado. He has 5.
Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
Pass to Johnson. Here's Eubanks. The pass to Sharp. Shoots the 3. Pelicans with the rebound. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
And a lot of that was game plan. Putting guys in a position to succeed, particularly on the offensive end.
They understood what the defense was trying to take away and game plan a great strategy to take advantage of it.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Now, here's Johnson. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. 1:24 left to play here in the first. Here's Alvarado. Lays it up off the glass.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Sharp. Passes to Eubanks. Here's Watford. Now, here's Sharp. Pass to Eubanks. Over McCollum. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
No one on him. He committed to fading away. Probably could have taken more time with that shot.
Puts it up from 12. The shot that time, not on target. And it's Portland the other way. Johnson right side. Now Winslow. And here is Johnson. And they get it. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got his 5th rebound in this one. McCollum with the ball from deep three-point range, and the last-second attempt does not go in for him. C.J. McCollum, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for New Orleans. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. And we've got more in 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Pelicans?
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. The guard pair are Graham and McCollum. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Ingram. And it's Murphy in at the small forward position. Now, here is Murphy. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. McCollum feeling it out a bit. Pass to Murphy. Valanciunas inside. Looking on Nurkic.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Grant finds Lillard. Trailblazers keep it alive. Three-pointer, Simons. Portland no good that time either.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Trailblazers trail by 19. Over to the left wing. Lillard from outside sinks the triple. Lillard's got 5 points so far. And you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
Looking silky smooth there. I like watching Brandon Ingram use the mid-range area.
Three-pointer, Lillard. And it's Ingram with the rebound.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Now the pass to Valanciunas. He kicks it to Graham. Shoots over Nurkic. Another shot. And it's Portland with the rebound. Nurkic has got 6 rebounds in the game. Reddish the pass to Lillard. Shoots over Ingram. Lillard misses.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Now here's Valanciunas. He's covered closely. Inside. Murphy passes to Ingram. Drops it in from 11 feet. And the Pelicans lead by 20.
Playing to Ingram's strengths. He's most effective when he gets his points within the flow of the offense.
Reddish with the screen for Grant. And the layup's good off the glass. Grant's got his first basket of the night.
Very high percentage look for Grant. Those kinds of plays just get you in rhythm and keep you there.
McCollum dishes to Graham. Back to McCollum. Valanciunas passes to McCollum. There's the drive. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
Now here's Nurkic. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
This is so fun to watch. Lillard going up with some real power to finish the slam.
Quite the honor last year for Damian Lillard, getting named to the NBA 75th anniversary team.
Greg, it was a well-deserved acknowledgement of his skills. He's a perennial all-star who continues to do astounding things on the floor.
McCollum against Lillard. McCollum no good.
Well, he was in rhythm, hitting 2 threes in the opening quarter, but hasn't made one since.
And Damian Lillard good for the 3. Lillard's got 8 here in the quarter.
I mean, a lights-out perimeter shooter. Lillard isn't bashful at looking to fire from downtown.
Valanciunas finds Ingram. Valanciunas with a screen on Grant. Here's Ingram. Second chance shot. Valanciunas, good. Valanciunas has got 12 points in the game.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
Grant with a screen on McCollum. And it's Lillard missing.
I can see he's pressing a little now, trying desperately to help them shrink this deficit.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Thanks, guys. Now we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make 6 figures playing for G League Ignite. For many years, going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad, but that reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report. Now Graham, after the missed 3 from Damian Lillard. Here's McCollum. 18 points for him. Ingram at the elbow. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Jeremy Grant picks one up.
Great to see Ingram forcing the issue. Dependable at finding ways to get to the stripe.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And he can't get the first one. Smitty taking a look at Brandon Ingram. He is a very difficult matchup.
He is, Kevin. He scores in bunches, works well as a facilitator, and is capable of serving as a lead ball handler. Plus, with his length and skill set, he can play 1 through 4.
And he's good on the second.
And you look at the way Ingram can get off a shot. When he gets to his spots, there's just no stopping him. Very few players can create like he can.
Now, here's Nurkic. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Graham gets a wide open look. Offline with his 3. A creator indeed, and the name you always hear, Greg, with Ingram as a comparison, Kevin Durant.
And that's about as fair a comp as you'll find. Ingram is special with how he can rise up over defenders with that shot. It makes him a lethal weapon late in the game.
Ingram outside. Nance a screen. From 12 feet out. Unable to get that one. Some solid defense from Grant. Ingram against Payton. Passes it to Nurkic. Shoots over Graham. Nurkic can't hit.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
Graham, the pass to Daniels. Back to Graham. And it's Gary Payton II with the foul. That's his first foul. Last season, of course, Marcus Smart won the Defensive Player of the Year. You know, Greg, it's rare to see a guard win it. Should perimeter players get more consideration from this point on?
It's tough, Kev. I do think they should. And I think the numbers, though, tend to favor the rim protectors. But it's only right to recognize great defense at every position, especially in an age of positionless basketball.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Graham, the pass to Ingram. Over Thibault. And it's Ingram missing.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
Portland with the ball. Brandon Ingram missing his last shot. Offensive rebound. Grant kicks to Payton. Grant sets a screen for Payton. And they convert it last on attempt number 3. Payton's got his first 2 points of the night. Graham against Payton. And it's Graham missing.
Can you believe it? He's missed every shot he's taken. Yet this team still continues to hold the lead.
Pass to Watford. Back to Payton. Launches a 3. Good on the triple. Payton's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from three-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Now here's Nance. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
And it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
And Portland making a change here. Winslow's checked in. Here's Alvarado. He has 7. He feeds it to Nance. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And I like that play. Nance on the roll. Great athleticism. Tough to defend.
Smitty, the talented Larry Nance has a very complete game, doesn't he?
He does. He does a little bit of everything for this team. Scores, rebounds, passes, defends. Kevin, he's such an excellent role player.
Trailblazers trail by 16. Payton passes to Watford. Here's Payton. Back to Winslow. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Here's Watford. Nance with some nice D. New Orleans has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Now Daniels still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. It's hauled in by Thibault.
He like to have that one back. That's easy money.
Kicks to Payton. Winslow, the pass to Thibault. Out left to the wing. 3-pointer. And there's Little. That's good on the assist for Payton. Little's got his first 3 points of the game. Pelicans leading by 13. Richardson outside. Pass to Hayes. On the wing, Daniels. Back to Hayes. Richardson outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Trailblazers shooting a pretty cool 37% from the floor in the second. Not what they're looking for. Here's Little. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Here's the pass to Hayes. Richardson outside. Takes the 13-footer, and it's good for 2. And the Pelicans lead by 12.
Very good at working off the pick and roll. Josh getting all the separation he needs.
Passes it to Payton. Winslow wide open. He fires. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Well, for New Orleans, shooting well. They're at 45%. Nance. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Winslow finds Thibault. Little with the ball. On the wing, Payton. Pass to Little. On the wing, Winslow. Payton passes to Thibault. No good on the 3. New Orleans leading by 14. To the paint. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And we see Portland revamping on the fly. A lot of changes. But it's not a rebuild. This new look roster hoping to keep the Blazers relevant while also giving them a greater upside long term.
And the first one at the line is good.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
So for the Pelicans, Hernan Gomez comes in for Larry Nance. And it's Herbert Jones in for Daniels. Hayes hits them both. Trailblazers trail by 16. Winslow is screen on Jones. Here's Sharp. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. A guy who hasn't played a lot of ball. Sharp, though, has all the all-star tools they think available to him.
An exceptional shot maker from outside, and he's got great vertical bounce, almost a 7-foot wingspan, and he is relentless in his attack.
Shoot two.
The free throw drops for Sharp.
And all the talent in the world. That's what made Sharp the 7th overall pick in a fairly deep draft.
Both shots good from the stripe. 54 seconds left to play in the first half. Richardson outside. Hayes with the screen for Richardson to the middle. And Hayes throws it down.
A little pick and roll action. Richardson very unselfish. It's the man with a nice catchable pass.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Johnson outside. Here's Eubanks. Hernan Gomez covering. Here's Sharp. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Winslow dishes to Little. Eubanks the pass to Sharp. Pass to Johnson. Launches it. And so it's New Orleans in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Jonas, you guys got off to a strong start. How important was it to set the tone early?
You know, we came out with a different energy. He said it's enough to struggle from the start. You know, we got to focus and play good starts.
That is where it all starts. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Hey, everybody. Hope you're enjoying the C.J. McCollum show. What a half he's played.
Defensively, man, no one knows what to do with this guy. Do you double him? Do you triple team him? How far do you go? Like, Shaq used to have that problem, Ernie.
Yeah, they used to quadruple team him, didn't they? Didn't they, big fella?
That's right.
Yeah. And now it's time to bring up the players of the month in the NBA. Over in the East, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, the Greek Freak, always a great pick for this award because he's so consistent. Gives the team an anchor on both ends. He's always getting better, and his teammates love playing with him. Such a great guy.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And with the big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, C.J. McCollum has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And Simons has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. They trail by 16. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. And Fernie Simons out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Reddish in its small forward. So that's who Chauncey Billups starts the second half with. And here is Graham after Damian Lillard was able to get the three to go. Valanciunas sets a screen for Ingram. Tries again, and Valanciunas puts it in. Valanciunas has got 14 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Three-pointer, Lillard. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Valanciunas has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. And no good that time. Now Portland takes it the other way. Three-pointer, Simons. He's off on that one.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
The feed now to Valanciunas. The basket is good off the assist from Graham. 16 points for Valanciunas.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Three-pointers, Simon. Pelicans pull it in. They led the game at one point by 20.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
Here's Grant. And it's Ingram with the rebound.
Ugly start to this half. Hitting just 20% from the field. Gotta pick it up.
And it's Graham missing.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
Simons on the wing. Graham defending. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. He's got 10.
Smart play by Simons. He sees the mid-range opening and takes it.
McCollum against Lillard. Valanciunas with a screen on Lillard. McCollum gets the 14-footer to fall. McCollum's got 20 points.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Reason why momentum can flip so quickly. We see it time and time again. Teams giving up big leads. You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
Lillard against McCollum. Over Lillard. Here's Ingram. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Ingram's got his third bucket of the night.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Not in rhythm. He had the 2 triples in the first half, none so far in the second.
Now here's Valanciunas. 16 points for him. The shot comes out. Great D that time from Nurkic. Grant down low. He's guarded by McCollum. Ingram against Lillard. The pass to Graham. McCollum outside. And it's off from three-point range. Trailblazers trail by 17. Pass to Lillard. Here's the three. Here's Nurkic. Back to Reddish. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Good, and Grant gets the assist. Reddish has got 5 points so far.
Getting into a groove. I love watching Cam rise and fire away.
McCollum kicks to Valanciunas. The dish to Ingram. Valanciunas with a screen on Grant. Here's Ingram. From 13 feet, it goes down. Ingram's got 4 points now in the quarter.
showing some nice handles in the pick and roll. Ingram's creativity is fun to watch in these sets.
Here's Simons, and Portland again with the bucket.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
McCollum, no good. Trailblazers trail by 14. Lillard, the pass to Simons. Back to Lillard. Pass to Simons. Charity stripe shot. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Murphy's got 4 rebounds in this game. Now here's Ingram. 9 points in the game so far. Here's McCollum. Damian Lillard grabs the loose ball. And so Lillard will bring it up for Portland. They grab their own miss. And the shot is good. The Pelican lead has been cut down to 12 on the bucket from Grant.
And he put on his hard hat on the offensive glass. Jeremy Grant knows where to be in these situations.
Poke loose. It's stolen by Reddish. He kicks it to Lillard. 6 to shoot. Jacks up a 3, and it's Ingram with the rebound. Ingram's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Here's Valanciunas, and it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
And this is what you like to see from Valanciunas, being active on offense and racking up some points.
And Devontae Graham's skills as a three-point marksman are impressive.
GA, the stat sheet says it all. Multiple seasons he's been in the top 20 for three-point makes, and he loves to find those daggers from 3.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. And the basket by McCollum.
Yeah, that's a great shot. Third 3 of the game for him, first in this half.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. Greg, you take a look at Nurkic. He is at his best going against big-name centers.
Nurkic is the kind of player who rises to a challenge, can be a bit inconsistent in what he gives you, but he loves the challenge of going up against the best.
Big thanks to your Blazers answer.
Both teams deciding to change it up. It's getting late in the season. Let's see how the standings are out west. Look at New Orleans. Right now, the 6th best record in the conference, looking to hold on to playoff position and finish the regular season strong. And, of course, there's the Trailblazers, and they're down 4 spots from them.
And, you know, for the Pelicans, most of the preseason predictions were right on the money when it came to them. I mean, a playoff contender, but not necessarily championship caliber.
I agree. As good as they've been, they do seem like they're missing that true killer instinct that sets the great teams apart from the good ones.
Here's Eubanks. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Payton finds Reddish. Over Jones. The offensive rebound. Eubanks, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
And doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then fouls it up, Greg, with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback. And it's Alvarado missing. Trailblazers trail by 13. And here is Payton. He's got 5. Reddish with the ball. Pass to Eubanks. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
I like how Reddish just keeps his head up and finds the right guy to give it to.
Hernan Gomez a screen. Daniels passes to Hernan Gomez. Jones up top. Here is Daniels, defended by Thibault. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Payton looking it over. Dishes it to Reddish. Thibault on the wing. Reddish kicks to Thibault. Shot clock at 6. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Puts one up from 19. Payton can't get it to go.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Jones, the pass to Hernan Gomez. And finished off by Hernan Gomez.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Here's Reddish, following the score by New Orleans. Here's Alvarado. He's got 7. Hernan Gomez a screen. Alvarado passes to Hernan Gomez. And he gets the bucket. Hernan Gomez has got 4 points in the quarter. And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for Portland. 15-point game. And the pass to Eubanks. Now Reddish. 5 points in the game. Can't hit that one. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. They led the game at 1 point by 20.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead. I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
They built up this huge lead with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
Time to get loud for your Blazer Dancer.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Richardson's checked in. The later we get in the season, the hotter these teams have gotten. Your shooting leader since the All-Star break in the NBA. The Pelicans 4th.
No doubt their offense has really hit its stride. I mean, they're making the extra pass and not settling for that first shot that presents itself. And you see that in their shooting percentage.
On the wing, Johnson.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Passes it to Eubanks.
2 minutes.
Now, here's Sharp. He's covered by Daniels. Pelicans leading by 17. A minute 42 left to play in the third. Nance, no good. And for Portland, they're shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans.
Pelicans ball.
Hayes, he's checked in for the Pelicans.
Jackson Hayes. Pelicans ball starts the second half.
We've got 1:28 left to play here in the third. Pass to Richardson. Now Daniels. 6 to shoot. Lets the three fly and taken away by Johnson. Sharp, the pass to Little. And it's Little finishing it off.
Nice vision from the youngster. Sharp that time.
New Orleans has gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Pass to Daniels. To the inside. Here's Nance. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Nance has got 7 points.
And what I like about Nance Jr. is how he positions himself, knows his strengths on offense, and plays to them.
Johnson surveying the floor. Clock at 6. The pass to Eubanks. Nance with the rebound. Pelicans leading by 17. Outside, Jones. Richardson right side. Nance outside. Three-pointer, Daniels. The shot misses. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive.
New Orleans ball starts the fourth and final quarter.
And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. They led the game at 1 point by 20. On the court for the Pelicans, getting the fourth quarter going. The guard pair are Graham and McCollum. Ingram is out there with Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Murphy in at the 3, the small forward. And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
Still going hard, and that kind of energy and effort is how they built this lead.
Grant with a screen on McCollum. And that one's good. Lillard.
Hey, continue to stack it up from 3. He's got 2 in each half so far.
Ingram passes to McCollum. Uses the glass to finish the layup. McCollum's got 9 points here in the second half.
I like how aggressive CJ is on offense. He is taking the shots he wants.
Here's Lillard. And the rejection by Valanciunas. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Nurkic has got 15 rebounds here tonight. Here's Simons. Rebounded by McCollum. McCollum's got 4 rebounds in this game. Passes it to Graham. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. From deep. The rebound by Simons. Simons has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
trying to finish out the game strong, you have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Now, here is Murphy. Back to Graham. Fades back, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Valanciunas has got 20.
Good ball movement from Devontae Graham, noticing the wide-open teammate and getting it to him.
The shot by Lillard, wide open. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Lillard's got 6 in the quarter.
And you can just see his confidence is rising. Bucket after bucket from long range.
Stolen away. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Nurkic. Over Murphy. And Portland again with the bucket.
Precise fundamentals from Nurkic inside.
Pelicans leading by 15. Now here's Graham. A fadeaway. That one a little long.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Simons, the pass to Lillard. And Lillard throws it down.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Now when you've got a point guard, that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
You're totally right. That can be a shot in the arm for them. A spark that turned things around.
McCollum dishes to Murphy. Back to McCollum. Valanciunas with a screen on Lillard. 4 on the clock. And again, no good by New Orleans.
Just not feeling it from beyond the arc. Sometimes that happens. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Simons with the screen for Lillard. Fires the 3. And Valanciunas pulls it down. Valanciunas has got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Plenty of daylight on that shot. McCollum's got 12 points in just the second half.
Down the stretch, this is when they need him the most, and he is delivering.
Grant with a screen on McCollum. Lillard from outside. Again the miss by Lillard. New Orleans leading by 16. If he passes to McCollum. And there's the foul. It's on Nasir Little. That's his first foul.
Personal foul.
Reddish, he's checked in for Nasir Little.
On the floor for your Trailblazers, Cameron Reddish. New Orleans ball starts the fourth and final.
Ingram outside.
It's 6-man time. Let's hear it for your Blazers.
Portland grabs the miss. Grant's got his 5th rebound in this one. Feeds to Reddish. And Reddish with the slam.
One thing all scouts love about Cam Reddish, for a wing, he has a huge frame that typically bodes well at this level.
Now here's Graham. And here's Valanciunas. Valanciunas sets a screen for McCollum. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Ingram. Finds himself wide open and drills it. That gives him a double-double in this one. 11 points and 11 rebounds. Simons against Graham. Grant sets a screen for Simons. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
The 8-footer. It's deflected. Reddish with the ball. Here's Lillard. 3-pointer. The shot will not fall. McCollum with the ball. Lillard picks him up. And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Fires from 14. It's good. McCollum's got 9 points now in the quarter.
If you let McCollum get off a mid-range J, it's going in.
Now Lillard. Grant with a screen on McCollum. 3-pointer, Lillard. Pelicans with the rebound. Ingram's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Down low, here's Valanciunas. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Grant sets a screen for Reddish. Takes it inside. That shot missing. Some solid defense from Ingram. Pelicans leading by 20. Graham, the pass to McCollum. Count that one. McCollum's got 34.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Pass to Grant. Lillard outside. Grant with a screen on McCollum. Lillard from outside. That shot misses. And New Orleans will come the other way. Graham dishes to McCollum. And for a lot of up-and-coming teams, getting better defensively is the key to reaching, Greg, that next level. That being considered, what's the first step in that improvement?
A lot of times it's bringing in a great defender, like a Pat Beverly or an Andre Iguodala, a defensive anchor who also inspires his teammates to take that challenge.
Hits, caught that one from Nurkic. Nurkic has got 4 points this quarter.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Cullen passes to Valanciunas. Graham with the ball. Valanciunas with a screen on Simon. Here's Graham. Again, the Pelicans score.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Trailblazers shooting in the 4th quarter has looked shabby, 38%. Simons, the pass to Lillard. Grant with a screen on McCollum. Here's Lillard. A special move before the shot. Lillard's got 23 points.
They're still behind, but not because of his efforts. He's been unbelievable this quarter.
Valanciunas sets a screen for McCollum. He feeds it to Valanciunas. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. And it's now 26 points for Valanciunas.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Lillard from outside. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Now here's McCollum. Valanciunas with a screen on Simons. McCollum. The rebound by Simons. And for the Trailblazers, they're shooting a pretty low 34% thus far. Looking to end his cold spell. Graham with the rebound. Graham's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And for coaches' challenges, the refs review their own call. It's a little like grading your own test. Maybe, Greg, give that job to the review center.
You definitely risk a confirmation bias, and everyone wants to be right. It does seem like some calls stand that probably could be reversed.
And here are the Trailblazers now. The Pelicans make their last shot. Grant with a screen on Murphy. Reddish the pass to Grant. Over Ingram. Portland again missing. New Orleans has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. McCollum finds Valanciunas. Now Graham takes the 3. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
We know Graham has this range. He is a pretty confident three-point shooter.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Pelicans.
A team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this is a great team effort by everyone.
And this will make it 36 wins on the year for them.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Valanciunas.
He was everywhere defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
Offensive rebound. Three-pointer, Lillard hits it from three-point range.
the quick decision-making of Lillard, knowing as the pass is coming his way that he's going to pull up.
McCollum outside. Valanciunas with a screen on Lillard. McCollum dishes to Valanciunas. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Damian Lillard.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Shooting for New Orleans, Jonas Valanciunas at the line for two.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Jonas Valanciunas is a skilled big man with strong fundamentals.
An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Justice Winslow, he's checked in for Jeremy Grant. Sharp comes in for Reddish. Gary Payton has checked in for Damian Lillard. And it's Johnson in for Anfernee Simons. Hernan Gomez has checked in for New Orleans. Richardson comes in for Devontae Graham. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. And Smitty, during his NBA career, Justice Winslow has proven to be a terrific defender, but when healthy.
And a versatile one as well. He's someone that can D up guards and bigs. A guy that takes pride in making things difficult for opposing players.
And the basket by McCollum.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Here's Nurkic. Off target with the jump hook. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks, Kevin. Jonas, you have a lot on you in terms of patrolling the paint. How do you think you're doing?
I feel good. You know, there is a better game, there is a worse game, but, you know, I'm bringing energy every game. I'm fighting, and my job is take rebounds, set of screens. I'm doing a good job.
It's grunt work, but you're good at it. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching as we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Jonas Valanciunas.